The variable speed 2x42 belt sander by BuckTool, probably the hottest machine on the market for under 300 bucks right now. And in this video is for you if you own one and you're looking for ways to optimize it, make this thing just a friggin' money-making machine, or if you're still on the fence and you're not 100% sure if this machine's for you, maybe just looking for a little bit more information to make it a sound, wise investment. All right, if you already got the machine though, you might want to jump ahead to this because on the next piece, I'm going to just be doing an unboxing and talking to our friends who are on the fence. All right.
Man, if you're anything like me, you're going to do some research before you spend your money on a machine. I wish there was an easier way to just convey the value of this thing, but I'm going to just try to explain it and do my best here for you. Here's the number one thing why people are looking at this thing. It's the variable speed controller on the machine. You can run this as slow as 1,200 feet per minute, or you can run it almost as fast as 4,500 feet per minute and everywhere in between. When it comes to using a 2-inch machine versus a 1-inch machine, oh my gosh, it is a magical experience jumping up. Axes, shovels, you need to resurface the knife of a blade. 2 inches is the way to go because you have so much more purchase on the belt. The belts last way longer too, and they're really not that much more expensive than one inch belts. Under the hood, you've got this thing's powered by a DC motor with direct drive. It's got a ton of torque. In fact, I've never been able to bog it down without the exception of one time where I purposely put about 20 pounds of pressure on it with a giant file. And BuckTool was super smart with the way they set this thing up in terms of being able to run it vertical or horizontal.
All right, well, welcome to the future. This is the spot for the guys who already own one, or I guess maybe some of those guys on the fence who just, they're still curious, They need more information beyond what I just shared, and that's just fine. So if you've already got your machine, first thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to take the training wheels off. These companies, they're required to put these things on here for, safety reasons, whatever. But man, this thing's a pain in the butt. If you want to get your belts on and off quickly, this thing's just gotta go. It is nice though, I guess, if you want to do a fancy dust collection system. But most of us, we just wear respirators. Anyhow, here's the inside of our beautiful BuckTool 2x42. You've got your drive wheel. You've got, I'm not sure 100%, but I think this is your idler wheel. And over here, you've got this little handle. Boom. You already know. And if you didn't know, some guys didn't know this, but you can actually lock that belt in tighter just like that. You grab this guy, pull up, boom, that thing's not going anywhere. Nope, I don't have it plugged in right now. But anyhow, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take this little aluminum oxide belt and we're gonna burn it. No, we're not gonna burn it. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna do our anytime we do some reprofiling of knives, like straight edge work, we'll use this. Why? Because we don't want to use our fancy, expensive Magna-Peak belts, these really nice ceramic belts. You don't want to use a straight edge on those ones because you'll wear them out super fast. You want to do all your sharpening on those. First thing I want to do, I want to put a nice, beautiful satin finish like this on the screen. Well, bam! Look how beautiful that is. I did that too. How crazy is that? In order to do that, I need to put one of these awesome Scotch-Brite belts by 3M on here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this over this wheel, and oh shoot, the dang thing don't fit. They didn't make enough clearance down here. Well, guess what? We've taken the training wheels off. Now we're gonna do some modifications. We're gonna cut this bad boy. All right, let's take one more closer look here. You just can't fit that Scotch-Brite belt in here. And you absolutely need that Scotch-Brite. I mean, especially when it comes to this machine. So first thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna cut this bad boy off. We're just gonna get rid of it. The easiest way to do that, let's go ahead and get this wheel off of here. And let's just go ahead and take advantage of a old worn out leather belt. I'm gonna take that bad boy and just jam it in there. There we go, boom. Once it's jammed in there, you're gonna loosen it by turning this counterclockwise. And then you are gonna have this is a half inch screw with your washer. Set that aside. We're gonna need that later. Let's go ahead and get that belt out of there. Boom, boom. We're making fast work here. Boom, drive wheel off. So that wheel. See, I've got just enough clearance. I'm going right up against it. Now all I've got to do is cut a straight line. That's gonna be a whole nother challenge. All right, there you go. Good job. You got your cut straight-ish, I guess. Oh, I'm terrible at that. We're gonna go ahead and cut this whole piece off right here. We're getting rid of it.
Can you do this job with a Dremel? Absolutely, you can do it with a Dremel, but I've done it. It takes a while though. It's gonna take you a half hour. You're gonna spend most of that half hour just letting your Dremel cool down. So just pop this plate off. I should have said this from the get-go. Pop this plate off because you have easier access to this frame.
I'm clearly gonna need to get an angle grinder one of these days. But in the meantime, this might be a good time to flex my new toy from KFMK. Check this thing out. She's loud. Holy cow. This thing is worth its weight in gold. Holy cow. It looks like I know what I'm doing. Jeez, that was incredible. Let's see if we can straighten this up now. Well, this thing certainly is very loud, but let me tell you, holy cow, I just saved myself easily a half hour right there. That Dremel, see ya. There's my Dremel cut, but look how clean and fast that was. That was actually quite incredible. This thing's only like 250 bucks too. Think about that. Glad I remembered I have it. All right, for those of you smart enough to get the belt off, I'm not gonna show you how to put the wheel, or to get the wheel off. No need to show you how to put it back on. Tightening this might take a little bit of brain power though. Let's see, let's choke up on this. Get a twist going. Oh yeah, that works real good. So just took that same piece of leather, wrapped it around the wheel, twist, get some tension, and boom, crank down on that bad boy. Get it nice and tight. We are done, guys. How easy was that? All right, we did this all for the Scotch-Brite belt. You could also do this if you want to run your leather belt. There we go, guys. We are in the money. All right, let's go ahead and back up and give her a rip. Hey, look at that. Nice. I've got a little bit of rub going down here, but I guess in time it'll wear that little piece out. This was all for the Scotch-Brite. Anybody that knows me knows I talk about these Scotch-Brite belts more than any other belt. because I think every knife person, anybody who does knife repair or anybody who sharpens, they have to experience the magic and power of this belt at least once. I mean, it is incredible. If you want to do one of these absolutely beautiful German satin finishes, I don't know if it's German, the German knife, I think. Anyway, German steel. This is the belt to do it with. Let's dive into some of my favorite accessories for the variable speed BuckTool 2x42. First and foremost, hands down, my favorite one, the support bar. You get yourself a knife jig clamp. You clamp on there, you get your support bar set up, and boom, you can put laser straight bevels on your knives every single time, because maybe you're getting old and frail like myself. Or maybe you've got a disability. You might be surprised by how many people are starting to lose sensation in their fingers. They just can't freehand. But they want that assurance that if a customer is paying them, they can put a beautiful straight cut across the bevel of the knife. All right, so I know some of you guys are going to be wondering, where the heck do I get this thing? I'll go ahead and start putting everything on the screen right here, right now. This is a Tormek setup. I'm already I'm all in on Tormek. That's where this all started. But it's stupid expensive to buy an extra large Tormek bar, a Tormek frontal vertical base, and a Tormek horizontal base. This whole system right here costs more than the entire machine. So I'm going to give you another alternative. A lot cheaper. Well, bam, there it is. Okay. One issue with this, the support bar length. It's not very wide. So you're going to be limited to the length of the knives that you can sharpen. Let's go ahead and take a look at my next favorite accessory. That's the KSAG2. The KSAG5 is hands down the most popular angle guide in the sharpening community. It was designed for the 1x30 sharpening machine. And it was designed and developed by KFMK in partnership with the Sharpeners Discord. Cool thing about it, it's an original design, like the bolster cut on it, all designed by sharpeners like you or hobbyists like you. What they did is they took that design and they just increased it. They made it bigger. It's a little different, a few little tweaks here and there. And they made it fit on this 2-inch, this 2x42 belt machine. And let me tell you, this, if you start a sharpening business or you own a sharpening business, this is a no-brainer purchase. And here's why. Axes, shovels, those alone. I mean, I paid for mine in half a day of sharpening work. It is a godsend when it comes to axes. I'm going to share a couple helpful things for you. First and foremost, all the belts used on the Get Sharp shop, my go-to belts, you can access them yourself at GetSharpUSA.com. You got Cubitron, Trizac, and my favorite, the 3M Scotch-Brite. All these accessories, the KSAG2, the support bar system I have. I'll supply links to you so you can get your hands on those. And of course, the machine as well. And you know what? No one's got time for a long outro.